Hi, welcome to another edition of Dr. Cammy and Karen Go Keto, where we're working on our keto lifestyle and different things that we're doing in our lives to keep us ketogenic and get us healthier. So today we're just spending a few minutes talking about being physical, exercising, moving our bodies, because our bodies are designed to move and like to move. So I'm going to have Karen talk a little bit first about her life, and then I'll fill you in on mine.
Well, I'm one of those people that I look at a lot of different things on the website, on websites and the internet and YouTube, and read books about going keto. And there's a lot of people who say, hey, if you want to drop a lot of weight, you don't have to do a lot of exercise. And a lot of places say, if you're doing exercise, don't stop it, right? Just keep going and doing what you're doing. Maybe if you're doing a massive amount of exercise, it might be detrimental to at least to weight loss. But I am one of those people. I am not overly physical, like in a gym. I haven't been to a gym in ages. My lifestyle is set up where I do move a lot in the house, and I take care of my mom. I help her get up, and I move around feeding her, and just kind of she's wheelchair bound, so I do a lot of some heavy lifting and just running around getting things for her, right? Like just making sure she's comfortable, eating right. And so I don't have that physical and I've never really been a person who goes to the gym. I go through time periods where I will go to the gym, and my schedule is such right now that I just don't see that it's going to be I can fit it in. But I do move a lot more than I used to. When I used to have a desk job that wasn't a virtual job where I worked out of the house, I remember just getting into my car, commuting for about an hour, getting out, sitting at my desk for 4 hours, taking a lunch break, coming back, sitting at my desk for another 4 hours, then getting back in the car and driving home another hour or so, and then getting home and just being exhausted and not wanting to do anything. And at the time, my husband was alive and we lived in Chicago. So sometimes we would get together and we would do walks. We would go on some walks and walk around the city or something. But sometimes we just crash in front of the TV. So I get that, that's not, I don't think, a positive for the for any kind of lifestyle. And I am hopeful that I will be adding some more formal exercise, like some weightlifting and things. I feel like I've lost enough weight now that I feel a little more comfortable moving in my body and have a little space that I can do it. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Cami, what about you?
Yeah, I took a different track where when I started really on this keto journey in May, I decided in September that I wanted to start getting physical exercise in there too. So I started working out with Jeff Cotterman, and I go to his gym. I was thinking about it the other day, and I go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm at that gym 5 times a week, and it's only for 30 minutes or less at a time. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's the weight resistant training, which is only a 15-minute thing, but very, very intense. I actually went to the gym today with my girlfriend on a free pass with her, and I was showing her what I do, and she goes, "That is so hard. That's so different than what I'm doing." And none of the people in the gym were lifting their weights properly. It was just really a wild thing to see. But so anyway, and it has been more difficult for me to get my weight off. I'm sure of that because I'm converting my fat to muscle. And so I'm losing inches and I'm losing percent body fat, but the weight has been very slow in coming off. But that's okay with me because losing like an average of a pound a week is something that I want to be doing. And so I'm interested in continuing to do it the way I am. Sometimes I think, oh, and I'm very muscular anyway. I just have a lot of muscle on me. Right now I have a lot of muscle and fat and bone and everything. But I've always just been very muscular, and I enjoy going to the gym and working out. I think it helps raise my serotonin levels. It helps me feel better physically. And when I don't go to the gym for 2 or 3 or 4 days in a row, I find that I'm very stiff and get in pain. And I
Hmm.
never went to the doctor to get a diagnosis of fibromyalgia because I just refused to have that diagnosis because they're going to say, well, take Lyrica and work out. And I don't want to take Lyrica, so I just work out. So I think it's good. There's different ways to approach it. And I think Karen and I are kind of examples of that.
Yeah, and I also think that, like, even just a good brisk walk, I think will at least get those endorphins. I think that that might be enough to have some endorphin release, especially if you're walking outside. Even walking outside in the city, I think even though it's a concrete jungle, you feel like um, you get the fresh air. When Tim and I used to do it, it was by a lake, but now I'm in the suburbs, so I can, it's kind of woody out here, so we can, I can walk down the street and it's kind of park-like. So
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
think maybe I'll at least try to do that. And I do try to sprint, but now that I'm taking care of my mom, I feel like I sprint to the mailbox every now and then, and I think, well, what if I fall? Since I did have my recent fall, I will be no good to my mom and my brother. So I'm going to keep my activity more to the walking briskly, I think.
Yeah, we're getting to that age where you have to think about balance and, my knee replacements and all that kind of good stuff. But, you bring up a really powerful tool of walking. That's a wonderful thing to do. And when I'm going to the gym and just doing my 15-minute workout, I go on a walk. I walked, 1.3 miles yesterday with Charlie in my backpack, which is probably close to 20 pounds. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, be busy, keep
And
physical.
And I think for anybody out there who can identify with my commuting story, or who, when they go and walk, it's painful, then give your life a review. Because if you can't do the bare minimums of just walking, then definitely some sort of transformation is in order, and will probably make you feel much better if you find some relief somewhere.
Sounds good. Good
All
advice.
right, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great
Take
day.
care.
Bye.
Bye.